I forget which story it was, but it was one that you broke and people started disputing it.
Oh, Gordon Hayward.
Gordon Hayward. Yeah, they started saying, nah, it's not accurate, it's false, blah, blah, blah. Tell me a little bit about that.
So I was at ESPN at the time, and let me see. Yeah, and so that was the big, like, that Gordon Hayward, he wasn't I can't remember who all was in that market, that free agent market. He wasn't the biggest free agent, but he was the biggest
one of the max players.
But he was one of the ones that we knew had a great, he was ones that we knew that were going to likely move.
Yeah.
Everybody else was pretty much going to stay.
Right.
I think KD was a free agent that year. He stayed with Golden State or something like that. And so that was like, he ended up being the big one.
Right.
Because he was the one everybody wanted to get. So Miami was in the mix, Boston was in the mix, and obviously re-signing with Utah. And so I'm with ESPN at the time, and we got some aggressive people over there. Woj is there. Woj just got there.
Yeah.
He was like there for about 5 days in. You got everybody. And so my dude Mark Spears. And so, that's a big story. And so whenever you have a lot of people pursuing a story like that, it kind of, especially when you're on the same team, it puts you in it's a difficult situation to manage. Because I started off trying to text everybody.
Mm-hmm.
In the ESPN, we had like an ESPN news breaking text chain. It was like me, Woj, Ramona, Shelburne, Mark Spears. Can't remember who else was on it. We were all on it, but we were, we stay in contact, like what's going on. And I really wasn't getting any feedback in that text. Like nobody was responding when I was telling them, because I was hearing that morning that I'm hearing Gordon is leaning towards Boston. Like I'm hearing it. And so I'm not getting any feedback. I'm not getting any replies really in that text chain. So I'm like, all right, then, like everybody's for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And so, the day goes on, and I get a text. Hey, Gordon's going to Boston. No, it was a phone call. Gordon Hayward's going to Boston. You might want to get this out quick because he's going to announce it on the Players Tribune.
Mm-hmm.
And this is, somebody, not then I called somebody else who confirmed that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, cool, I'm good, got it. Boom, break it, blows up.
Feeling good.
Breaks it. Feeling great. I'm actually in Bristol, Connecticut because I was there for 4 days doing Sports Center.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm there. And, then, it's breaking, it's going crazy. And then Woj tweets out Mark Bartelstein's, who's Gordon Hayward's agent, tweets out a quote from Mark Bartelstein saying that Gordon hasn't made a decision.
Yeah.
So, of course, I don't like that shit. I don't like it because, these are
these colleagues at the time.
Yeah.
We teammates. So
you've been sending in the text chain and everything.
So I don't like it. And and then the word gets around,
it's kind of Woj versus you.
But it's funny. It's funny because when I broke it, right, I start seeing a lot of other people reporting the same news. Source confirms Chris Haynes.
Mm-hmm.
Source confirms Chris Haynes' report. Gordon Hayward to blah, blah, blah. Like, it was like 3 or 4 people, like even Zach Lowe, who, that's my guy, he's at ESPN.
Mm-hmm.
He came and said, yeah, I confirmed it. He's going to Boston.
Right.
Then when the agent, refutes it, then I saw people like backtracking. Oh, okay. He hasn't made a decision. I'm like, First of all, how you going to confirm something? Zach Lowe wasn't the one. Sam Amick wasn't the one that did it. But I saw some Boston guys who confirmed it and then came back. It was like, oh, well, They said that decision has been made. How you gonna confirm something and then try to backtrack? Either you got it or you didn't.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I think a lot of people just
trying to ride the wave.
Ride the wave. Just, saw, hey, Chris reported, so it's good and go. Like, if you got it, got it. Like, that I think that shows that you still have to get your own source of confirming something. And don't just, depend on somebody else. But, no, I didn't like that. I didn't like that. So, for like 4 hours, I'm in, like, it was crazy because I broke the story right before I had to catch a flight back home. Yep. So I'm catching a flight, and I'm getting texts, my phone blowing up. I'm getting texts from everybody, like, dang, you see what Woj did? You see what everybody else is saying? And I'm like, man, look, man, I'm sticking to my report.
I said what I said.
And that's it, man. I'm sticking with it. And so I get back, so I get on the plane, and I'm on the plane for like 3 hours. Where was I going? I can't remember where I stopped at. I'm getting on the plane for like 3 hours. And I get there, and it's still going. Like, it's still like
blowing up.
Yeah, it's still blowing up. Like, Gordon Hayward didn't make a, you know what I mean? Like, there was no, it was just still up in the air, and I'm getting killed. People crushing me.
Yeah.
Because now my colleagues,
like the president say, fake news.
Yeah, now my colleague is saying I didn't, reporting what the agent said, and I just wouldn't do that. Period. I wouldn't do that if you and me. If we're on the same company, same team, you report what you report, right? And then say it is, like say it is wrong, right?
Right.
There's a way we can do it to make sure we put out a story accurately,
right?
And to
scratch each other, protect each other.
I'm gonna do my best to protect you.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do my best. But if you got a story, right, and somebody is telling me to refute you, my teammate, if anything, I'm at least call you and tell you what I'm about to do, or I'm gonna say, nah, you gotta take that to some other publication because I'm gonna ride. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna blow my teammate up like that.
Right.
So for 4 hours or whatever, my account was getting lit up. Just getting lit up, like fake news, doing this, doing that. And it's funny, I was talking with a Jazz personnel at the time on the phone. And he was telling me, Chris, you really serious? He's leaving? I'm like, man, I'm sticking with what I said. My guy, like, he's
gone.
To Boston. He's going to Boston. And right as I'm talking with him on the phone, I put the Players Tribune on my instant notification. Just to make sure I got it whenever.
As soon as it happened, yeah. Ding.
So I'm on the phone with my guy. Jazz are stressing out. They tripping.
Yeah.
You love to say I understand because he didn't inform. Like, I got it out before he informed.
Right.
Everybody, which was the problem. And so I'm on the phone with him talking, trying to like talk him down, like, man, look, yeah, he's going, blah, blah, blah. I get an instant notification, Players Tribune. It's his announcement. Gordon Hayward's going to Boston. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, hey, he's going to Boston. He's going to Boston. He's going to Boston. He said, he's going to Boston. Man, I told you. And the dude was like, Chris, really? You gonna rub that in my face? Like, really? And I was like, oh, my bad. I forgot.
You wasn't one of them.
My bad. This wasn't,
It was personal, bro. I felt that in my chest.
I'm just talking to you, though. That's it.
And so I had already had it set. Like, I had found that Hulk Hogan meme. I don't know if you remember that meme.
He said he had it on hold.
With the, had his hand to his ear. So I had that, and I was like, am I going to be petty right now? Should I do this?
Yes.
it. Yeah. Doing this. Cause I don't do stuff like that, man.
Right.
I mean, but I felt in that time frame that and man, look, I'm gonna show a little edge, man.
Yeah, I got done dirty a little bit.
Like that was some bull the way it was all carried out.